Hey Thinksters, and welcome to this video where I want to show you how to count elements in a list that match a certain condition. So it's a very specific topic, but actually I think your general code understanding skills and basic Python skills will also improve by watching this video. So even if you don't search for this specifically, maybe this will be useful for you, and it will be a very short video, so no worries. Okay, so the question is, what is the best way to count the number of elements in a list that match a certain condition? And then the follow-up question is, can we generalize this way to where we apply the same method for both general conditions like x is larger than 3, for example, and regular expressions where, for example, you want to match all elements, you want to count the number of elements that match the regular expression, for example, the words starting with the character A, for example. And the short answer is you can. So you can count the number of elements x that matches certain condition, and we will write a function like condition x, and the condition can be anything on the value x. So we can, for example, return the Boolean value x larger than 3. So this would be a condition, but we can put in any condition here, and we can use this then as a generalized framework to do actually what we want to accomplish, namely to count the number of elements in the list matching a certain condition. And given this, we have a list, say 1, 11, 10, 3, 5. So we have a list of integers in this case, and now we want to find the number of elements in this list that match our condition, which means that the element is larger than the value 3. So what would you say? How many elements are there? Yeah, exactly. We have 3 elements that are larger than the integer value 3. So to actually calculate this, and this is now the main part, is we use main part of this video. We use a sum function. We sum over all Boolean values for x in list. Okay, so I'll just write it and then now I explain it to you. So we use a generator expression, which consists of the generalized expression part and the context part. The context part is an iterable. It iterates over all values in a given list, all values in our list. So it takes like the iterable variable x takes on first value 1, then second value 11, value 10, value 3, value 5. So it goes over all elements in the list. And now we call the function on this element. Okay, so we put in like condition 1, condition 11, condition 10, and so on. So one after the other, and this will return in a Boolean value true or false. So basically we have generated an iterable that has one true or false value for each element in the list. True if it meets the condition, false if it doesn't meet the condition. And now you have to know that that Booleans in Python are represented by integer values. Okay, so the integer value 0 is the Boolean false. The integer value 1 is the Boolean 1. So basically we have, you can also think about this as 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, or like a sequence of ones and zeros. 1 if it matches the condition and 0 if it doesn't. And now we simply have to sum over it to get the number of elements that match the condition, which is 3. Okay, so and this is like the generalized method how you can count the elements in a list matching a certain condition. And now of course you can create any complicated condition you want with this same method. So you can use regular expressions, you can use you can check how many 0 elements are there, how many non-zeros are there. You can count the number of matches of a regular expression. Maybe we will have the regular expression example so that you can see it. So we import the library re. So then we have a certain pattern, and the pattern is, say, all words that start with A and end with E. Okay, now we have a list of values, say a list of strings, because we want to apply regular expressions to those, and we have some values in the list, okay, like Annie, Alice, and Apex, and now we want to count the number of times the pattern matches the word in the string. Okay, and now we can use the same idea here, and instead of we simply we have to slightly modify it. But actually no, we could simply redefine the condition x. We stay with our framework, and now in the condition x we can use So we can use, for example, the following: if re.match our pattern matches the element x, then we return true, else we return false. Okay, so this would be our condition. And now we can do exactly the same: sum condition x for x in list. And what would be the result? What do you think? How many values match our condition? So there are 2 list elements that match the condition, so the sum should be 2. Okay, so this way you have the generalized framework that works for all kinds of condition which you can use. It's a very concise and very efficient one-liner. You don't even create a new list, you only generate a new iterator. So it's very efficient using the generator expression feature in Python, and it works beautifully for all kinds of conditions. Okay, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.